Tonight would have been Charlie Kirk's 32nd birthday. And as we speak, President Trump in the White House is awarding him posthumously with the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Right now, it doesn't get more topical than that. This was a beautiful gesture, and the week President Trump announced this, in that week there were 45 people killed in Gaza, and inspired by President Trump's beautiful gesture, Hamas said that they were also going to award all those 45 Palestinians posthumously with a degree in journalism.
Hey folks, we got some comedy today. Nicholas DeSanto is here to make you laugh about the war, Trump, jihad. You know, by the way, I'm Other Barak. I'm coming to you live and direct from the Holy Land here in Israel. It is Friday night Shabbat, and I found comedy to be very relieving in the midst of this war. And Nicholas is hilarious. I was watching the clip before this. I had to stop, and I was like, you know what? Let me just watch it again with you guys, because let's just fucking go into the clip. How about that? Oh, if you're brand new, because 80% of you are not subscribed to this channel, it would mean the world to me if you could press that subscribe button and that bell icon so that you are notified. Let's get in.
Trump was so disappointed for missing out on the Nobel Peace Prize despite all his efforts. Yeah. Why does he care so much? The Nobel Peace Prize is embarrassing. They gave it to that terrorist. Remember Nelson Mandela? Some of you are old enough to remember. He was a terrorist. You want to share the podium with that guy? I'm trying to read the room. Do you guys like Latin? Romans said, "Nomen est omen." Your name is your destiny. Nomen est omen. And there was this attack on a Manchester synagogue, and the police said the terrorist's name was Jihad Ashami. Nomen est omen. I don't know if you guys are buffs of Arabic. But jihad means jihad in Arabic. And Ashami means I can't believe they are giving me a British passport. I studied Arabic, so you don't have to. Jihad Ashami. Manchester police also arrested a pickpocket. His name was declared as Jippo al-Gypsy. They also arrested a public nuisance on a train. Her name was declared as Latifa. I shout into my phone. Nomen est omen. Some of these are just jokes, okay? British police never arrest any pickpockets. Do you guys like topical comedy? Tonight would have been Charlie Kirk's 32nd birthday. And as we speak, President Trump in the White House is awarding him posthumously with the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Right now, it doesn't get more topical than that. This was a beautiful gesture, and the week President Trump announced this, in that week there were 45 people killed in Gaza, and inspired by President Trump's beautiful gesture, Hamas said that they were also going to award all those 45 Palestinians posthumously with a degree in journalism. They're all journalists, right? Children and journalists. Right. We'll edit that out, don't worry. So, Britain and some other Western countries angered America and Israel by recognizing the state of Palestine. But, of course, even though Britain recognized Palestine as a state, we will not be sending an ambassador there. We will not be opening an embassy in Palestine. Because this state of Palestine, you don't know what territories it includes, where does it start exactly, where does it end. We don't know where the capital is. So you don't know where to put your embassy. And who is ruling over this state of Palestine? So, in other words, to whom is your ambassador supposed to hand over his credentials, right? So, in other words, recognizing Palestine as a state is a bit like recognizing a trans as a woman. Recognizing Palestine as a state is a bit like recognizing a trans as a woman. You do it out of politeness, but you won't go on a date with them because you don't know where to put your ambassador. Right? I thought I needed a penis joke in my repertoire. And that's the most sophisticated geopolitical penis joke you've ever heard. Yeah, back to Britain. The police in Surrey, they carried out this operation where female police officers would pose as joggers. Right? They would be running as joggers with skimpy, tight-fitting outfits, secretly chased by male officers. And as soon as any man would wolf whistle or cat call them, the male officers would promptly proceed to arrest them. Yeah, and feminists don't know exactly how to feel about Operation Lycra Pants. Because feminists are suspicious that in order for the operation to work well and to maximize the number of arrests, Surrey police force is discriminating in favor of those female officers with more pronounced camel toes. Because they want the operation to, you want to give the taxpayer the biggest bang for their bucks. So you have to go for officers with juicier bums or more pronounced camel toes. And to think that Operation Lycra Pants was conceived to combat objectification and sexism in the first place? So, reacting to the concerns, Surrey police force said in a statement, "We are committed to equal treatment of the force, but we are more committed to irony." I think that's my time. You've been a great crowd, but let's hear it. Oh, thank you. I'll be back. Thank you. But let's face it, the real star of the show is this T-shirt. Check this out on my merch shop. The link will be in the description of this video. You have the 4 Italian medieval maritime republics, the 4 crusader states, which protected the Mediterranean waters and Europe against bogus asylum seekers. You have Pisa, you have Amalfi, you have Genoa, which lent its flag to England, ultimately became the English flag. You have the Lion of St. Mark. It doesn't get more glorious than that, right? This is the Lion of St. Mark of Venice, unless you are Jewish. In that case, this is the Lion of Yehuda. And if you're Indian, it's a cow. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been wonderful.
You know, the comment of, he's so good. I don't know how comedians keep straight faces like that, because I wouldn't be able to do it. But his comment about creating a Palestinian state, the whole trans thing is hilarious, because there has never been a Palestinian state. There's been everything but a Palestinian state. There have been kingdoms, there have been tribes, there have been empires. There was the kingdom of Israel. There were the 12 tribes of Israel. There were the Byzantines and the Persians and the Assyrians and the Babylonians and the Hasmoneans and the Mamluks of Egypt and the British Mandate of Palestine and Israel. And there's more in between. There's been everything but a Palestinian state in this region. In fact, if there ever was a Palestinian state, it's like fucking 40 years old. 40, 50, whatever it is. It's like the flag came into fruition in the 60s. It's like, what are we really doing here, you know? So it would be quite generous and thoughtful and nice and kind. Why don't we just create one? But it is not historically tied to this region. It is not historically tied to this land. They are not indigenous to it. In fact, the only thing that people should be doing is applauding the first time ever indigenous people got returned to their indigenous land. Israel's. But no one wants to do it. It's because they're anti-Semitic. They don't want to give the land to the Jews. They don't believe it belongs to the Jews. It should never belong to the Jews. How could it belong to people who are 0.2% of the population? They should be extinct. We were trying to extinct them. We couldn't finish it off. Yet they're the ethnic supremacy. How could that be? Because they're only... It's like the math never adds up when it comes to this stuff, you know? But then we have comedy to explain it for us. So thank you, Nicholas. Thank you so much for all your support. See you guys next week. 4 ways you can help us grow if you believe in our mission. On Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, you can directly contribute to helping this message grow and reach more people across the world. If you want to join the inner circle, join our Patreon with different tiers, and of course, our Discord community, which is free with people from all across the world. The links to every single one are in the description. And last but not least, to the other Barak community, I love you. Ani ohev otchem. I'll see you guys next time.